Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Last time we finished up Part 3, Chapter 12, and now we're going to move on to Part 3, Chapter 13. That's right, the numbers keep increasing, but I have a feeling that we're getting very close to the end, so we just gotta hold in there. Mapcom!
Dayan launches a surprise attack against the Apostle's army, devastating her forces. It is all Apostle Soniki can do to allay her remaining troops' burning desire for revenge. She knows that there is no hope of victory if her weakened forces are divided. However, she cannot move forward while danger follows at her back. This dilemma weighs heavily on the Apostle's troops, crushing their morale. Meanwhile, the Dayan forces pull back to the fastness of Nox Castle. Micaiah, unable to explain her mission to her soldiers, keeps Dayan's army together through sheer force of will.
Chapter 13, Blood Contract. So this is actually a very, very important part of the game because there's actually a very important event right here that actually can change the course of the game. Only on your second playthrough, though, on clear data, and I'll tell you what I mean in a second. Unfortunately, things are not that easy. Oh! Okay, wow, he actually found a way to break the blood pact. That's great. Uh-oh. Now I have a feeling the solution is probably a little insane, I guess you could say. So yeah, please stop beating around the bush. What exactly is this method for destroying the blood pact? Oh! Wow. I'm surprised he said that without any hesitation whatsoever. The blood pact breaks when the pact maker is killed by a third party. But wait a minute. He signed the pact, but he didn't actually make the pact. Something about that's kind of weird. Okay, so we can either obey his command, pass the burden to another, or refuse his command. Now, when you play through this game the first time with no clear data, there is no third option. You actually have to do one or the other. But since we're doing it on clear data, we have this third option. Let's go ahead and refuse his command. Plus, the whole solution just doesn't sound that right to me. Okay, here it comes. And Micaiah died. No, she didn't. Okay, so we're gonna look for another way to break this blood pact. Now, if you selected the other two options, Pelleas would have died, and there would have been, you know, a slight difference to the rest of the story than what I'm gonna be doing. There's nothing really that changes that much. All of the changes, you can kind of figure them out as you go along, so basically what you do by saving Pelleas is you actually get him as a character, but you don't get him until much later in the game, so I'll talk about that when he actually becomes playable. But for now, we did save him for the storyline purpose, and saving him like that will actually alter a few different things, a few things that I probably won't be able to show off in this playthrough, just because of other requirements I definitely haven't met. But I'll talk about all that stuff much later on. For now, let's go ahead and look at the library. The MVP of the last chapter was Nolan. I'm actually kind of surprised about that, but he did destroy a lot of units, so maybe I'm not that surprised. And, wait, why am I checking that? Well, can Tornado support with anybody? He can support with Jill, but I'm probably not going to do that. Again, I kind of want to save Jill for Har. And I guess we'll check out the info conversations now. First, we have veterans. Aw, how cute. And yeah, Edward gets a Tempest Blade, which I believe is a lot like the Wind Sword. Only difference is it's a lot heavier, it's a lot less accurate, but it's a lot more powerful too, so... yeah, Edward has that now. Is there any sword I can get rid of? I really don't need this many swords. I'll get rid of the Vulnerary. I don't need that. And we have Helping Hand. Okay, so I guess we found a sleep staff. Which is a staff that only has 3 uses, but if you use it and it works, you can actually put a unit to sleep. So it can be helpful, but I don't see myself using the staves like that very much. And go ahead and show you guys what's in the bargain bin. Ooh, a storm sword, which it's a lot like the Tempest sword. So, wow. Got a lot of long-range swords here. We also have a short spear, a short axe, silver longbow, and a stiletto, a razor-sharp dagger that is very difficult to wield, but has a high chance of landing a critical hit. We also have Thoron, Tornado, Blizzard, even though we have no units that can use any of these spells, and a Physics Staff, Elixir, Reaper card, Daemon card. So, yeah, we have a lot of good items here, so I'm definitely going to see if I can maybe take advantage of some of these and purchase some off camera. So, yeah, I'm going to be right back, so see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, I am back. Again, changes, you can probably see them as I scroll through the units. One thing I am going to mention is I did take the Paragon skill off of Edward, and I actually gave it to Nolan now, so Nolan can get his share of experience from this chapter. Another thing I did was I'm actually going to be using Zahark a little bit in this chapter, but not as like a frontline unit or anything. I'm going to be using him for ledge combat. This does not mean I'm going to be using him from now on or anything like that. It just means that I'm using him to actually get some experience and kind of plug up some holes whenever I can use him. Once again, there is going to be some ledge combat here, and that's basically what I'm going to be using him for. I also gave Micaiah the physics staff that was in the bargain bin, so now she has one, and Laura has part of hers still as well. So, yeah, that is the changes I have made, and I think I'm going to stick with those. So let's go ahead and leave the base. Okay, so Nyla and Raphael are actually going to be joining the battle because they are actually familiar with Micaiah. They've actually met Micaiah and they were fighting on her side before, so we can actually use that, or they can actually use that to their advantage. I forgot that I'm not technically controlling these guys this time. That's the thing about Part 3, you switch sides very, very often. Okay, so here we go. We have a lot of units here to fight, and a lot of Lagoose units. And we won't actually have to fight Ike. Like, I mean, you do have that possibility, but you don't actually have to. Like, Chapter 3-7. Like that chapter. They're just there to scare you. You don't actually have to fight them. This is, survive until this many turns type of chapter. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, there are some ledges, and it would be most beneficial if we actually covered up some of these ledges. We also have some ballistas too, so I'm definitely going to bring Leonardo to this battle, because he can actually do a little bit of damage here and there. Not that much, but, you know, a decent amount of damage, I guess. Let's see. Gonna take out some of these units. Not gonna use Meg or Fiona, but I am gonna bring everyone else, that's for sure. So let's start actually putting them in places. Let's see, where's Zahark? Zahark, there you are, okay. I do want you closer to the front lines, so you can actually, again, plug up some of these holes. I could probably keep you back here, and I'll put you here. Need to figure out the best way to get all of these units down here. The positioning for this chapter is kind of annoying, because there are several different ways you can go with this. Okay, well, let me do this. Let me put you, yeah, over here. Keep you there. I think this is okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do this. This will definitely be satisfactory. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. Go ahead and save our game. And let's get started this chapter. Now, the goal for this chapter is we can't let the enemy advance past the green line, so whatever you do, make sure that the enemy does not cross that line, otherwise you automatically lose. And also, for this chapter, Micaiah is actually given a very important, or not very important, but a very helpful tome, the Purge Tome, which we've already seen in action, but now we can actually use it in our own favor. Okay, this is going to be kind of annoying at first, just because of this guy right here. But that's fine. I'm not going to cry about it or anything like that. I'm going to put Zahark... I want to put him right here for now. I will switch him with Torneo in a little bit. Should have actually given Torneo some other weapons. I didn't think about that. But don't worry, we have this. This won't be a problem at all. I'll put Leonardo right here. Let's bring you down, closer to the action. Put you right here. Okay, you guys down here as well. Now that I think about it, I should have actually given Soth another knife. He only has one knife, which is not going to be that helpful. We have Valug for backup, just in case as well, so that's good. And yeah, that should be my first turn. Oh, shoot! Dang it, I forgot to... Ah! Why did I do that? I forgot to move these guys. I don't think they'll actually kill anything, but still. I didn't think about that at all. Oh well, they're gonna get some experience, I guess. Man, I should have thought about what I was doing, though. That kind of ticked me off now that I made this mistake. Because as you can see, these guys will start swarming you immediately. These guys... Oh wow, I should have actually... I forgot about the Beast Foe skill. I should have actually brought that with me. Well, dang, I didn't think this through very well. Oh well, we'll make do. Okay, so yeah, let's get these guys up here and away from everything. I could have actually used the Purge skill right there. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that. Oh well, we'll do. We'll manage somehow. Be nice to kill you right now. Oh, I can kill you. Perfect. Take that, you stupid bird. can also get these guys in the action as well. I think they both have the same defense. Yeah, they do. Wow. So yeah, no matter what... Oh wow, they're not going to do any damage at all, so that's good. Ain't that just awesome? Yeah, there is a possibility they can make it further than this, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I should be okay. Meanwhile, you guys should be fine. I'll go ahead and do this, just in case. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. This will just take a little work at first, that's all. And I don't need to heal anybody yet, either. I am going to battle save, though, just in case. And we can now officially get this started. First, let me make sure there's no birds around. I think I took care of them all. Okay, I did. I'm also going to move you a little closer to the action, because I could actually use Laura to my advantage here. I do want to be careful, though, because I don't want these guys to climb up here if there's any possibility of doing that. So yeah, I'll hold back just a little bit.